going on, guys? My name is Francesco D'Onofrio. Sorry, I'm going to put my hood up because it's a little cold and windy out here. But the product today that I'm going to be reviewing is the DJI Phantom 4 quadcopter drone. So I'm just going to start setting it up while I tell you a little story about how I discovered this drone. One day over the summer, I'm riding bikes in the park with my friend Will, and riding on the trails, and all of a sudden I see this fast little helicopter whizzing over the trees. So we continue the trail. Later on, I see a kid on his bike, and he's got a controller, and he's flying this drone with his phone as the screen. And I stopped to talk to him for a little while because I'm interested in filmmaking, and he just introduced me to what it is. So what it is a DJI quadcopter drone. It's technically not a drone. Drones used in films are much bigger, but this is like a consumer model drone. And it's called quadcopter because it's got 4 propellers. Propellers are just little plastic propellers like this. They snap on real quick and easy. This is the Phantom 4 model of DJI. They have about maybe 5 or 6 different drones in their line. So all you do is a quick little twist on, and it takes only a few seconds to install these. There's 2 different color clips. You just clip them on with the matching color. So do that quick. So after this kid explained to me about the drone, he was really interested in it. He just had it as just a hobby. He wasn't really a filmmaker, and so when he told it to me, I thought about it for a different purpose, like using it for my class projects, adding a nice little professional looking touch. And I don't know, I just fell in love immediately, started doing some research, and I knew I had to have one eventually. So it only took me a few months after learning about it to buy one for myself, and I really love it. So it comes in this nifty little case that you could use as a carrying case to carry around. It's really solid. It's made of styrofoam, but it's really strong styrofoam, so I never felt scared transporting it and anything like this. Oh, closed this too early, need the wire. So it's very simple to set up. I'm going to just turn on the battery here. Battery lasts about a half hour. There you go. The camera is actually a 4K camera on this model. It's the best camera that they have, and it's attached to a gimbal on the bottom, so the gimbal keeps it steady when you're turning and moving the drone. So here's the remote controller. You just give it 2 taps to turn it on. You plug in a simple wire. Works with both iPhone and Samsung. So the company that produces this is DJI, and they actually have their own app, DJI Go app. So you just turn on the app here. You actually have to connect to the drone first, so this just snaps into your phone just like that. Nice and easy, nice and sturdy. Connect the wire. Sorry, hold on. There you go. Okay, so now I'm in. It recognized the aircraft. I click camera. And now, just like that, I am connected. It takes a few seconds to load up. And as you can see, it's me and my friend that's helping me with the camera work right in there. So, I'm actually on the volume here. There you go. So it gives you a ton of information on this screen. It tells you always what your height is, what speed you're going. The drone can be put in sport mode, in which it goes 45 miles an hour, which is pretty incredible. So I'm just going to do a quick test flight. Another cool feature about this drone is anytime you take off, it actually GPS tracks your location from where your takeoff zone is. And if you ever lose connection to your phone and the signal is lost, the drone actually knows to turn around, and then it'll direct itself right back here. It has sensors in it so that it won't crash into trees by itself. Anything within 5 feet, it'll stop itself, it'll back up, raise its height if it needs to, and then it'll continue on safely. So I've actually had it where I've been flying over the woods, lost the signal, freaking out for a few seconds, and then 30 seconds later it clicks back in, shows me that it's flying back to me just all by itself. So that's something really comforting, at least for me. Like, I've flown it over the water before. That gets really really agitating, but it's all very cool in the end. So quick and easy. You just click a takeoff button here, you slide, and then as you can see, it's a little windy, so it's taking the drone, but it kind of keeps its own. I'll just let it hover here. I'm not touching anything, and it kind of stays steady. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna click record here, And now it's recording video here. You can move left, right, side to side. Let's go up, take a look at the sunset. The drone can legally reach a max height of 400 feet. You actually have to register all your drones with the FAA, and that just so they know who's flying around, and in case a drone needs to be shot down, if you're flying anywhere you shouldn't, they just know who it belongs to. So I'm just doing a nice little spin here. As you can see, you could get breathtaking views of sunsets. You could reach heights. I'll just keep going up here. You're not supposed to fly too high over here because we're near the airports, but as you can see, it's just absolutely amazing the types of videos you can capture here. You can see that's St. John's campus. So right now I'm at a height of 117 feet. I could go 300 feet higher if I wanted to. Right here's a return to home button in case you ever lose the drone. If you want it to come back, you just click that and it comes back all on its own. So it's just really fun to have. It's definitely not a toy, and I purchased it more for help with my professional career. Add a nice touch to my videos. Who knows, maybe even shoot a wedding or two one day. I wouldn't say it's a must-have because it's kind of an extravagant purchase. It runs at around $1,000, but as you can see, it's something really cool to have. And once again, this is the DJI Phantom 4. It's one of the newer models. It's not the newest model, but it's definitely one of their more top-of-the-line drones. I love it. I don't regret purchasing it, even though it took a big chunk out of my wallet. It was definitely the biggest purchase I ever made personally. But anyone who's looking for a future in cinematography or filmmaking, I would definitely recommend that you purchase this drone. So once again, my name is Francesco D'Onofrio. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.